Yo, YouTube, what is going on, guys? This is Alex from Techrific back again with another video. Don't mind if I sound a little sick because I am, but it's not stopping me from making great content for you guys. And today we got the iPhone XR, or as some might call it, the iPhone XR, right over here with us. So a few months ago, I made a video about the iPhone XR and why it's still worth it. Make sure to go check it out if you haven't already, right up at the top of your screen right now. But that's not what we're here for today. Today, we're going to be jumping right into the settings and talking about iOS 17. So as you can see, if we head over to the general settings page over into About, we could see that this is the iPhone XR that is currently running iOS 16.6.1. So this is the latest iOS 16 version that is available. And if we hop over to software update, we can see that it is upgradable to iOS 17, the brand new iOS version that just came out that Apple has made available at its most recent Apple event. So as you can see, we got all the automatic updates on, as well as the security response and system files, which I suggest that you guys all have on. But we're going to head over right to upgrade to iOS 17, and we can see that it is a pretty big file size. So it's about 2.87 gigabytes. So right over here in the description of iOS 17, we could see that it brings big updates to phone, messages, and FaceTime. So that'll give you new ways to express yourself as you communicate. Now there's a new feature called Standby. So it's kind of similar to the always on display that was recently introduced to the 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max. And now Standby is similar to the feature of always on, but now is coming to every single iOS 17 compatible device. So Standby delivers a new full screen experience with glanceable information designed to view from a distance when you turn your iPhone on its side while charging. So AirDrop also makes it easier to share and connect with those around you and adds name drop for contact sharing. So this is a brand new, very cool animation that Apple has made. So basically, if you have two iOS 17 compatible devices and you put each notch or dynamic island together, you'll get this cool animation and you're going to be able to name drop for contact sharing. Now, enhancements have been made to the keyboard to make entering text faster and easier than ever before. And iOS 17 also includes updates to widgets, Safari, music, AirPlay, and more. So right down here, we can see that for more information on the security content of Apple software updates, please visit this link. So as you can see, we have all the new features that are available to all the apps. So this is under the About This Update page, and it gives you really a good glance on what iOS 17 is bringing to your iPhone. So three standout features right here is the messages. So we're getting new live stickers and we can check in automatically, which basically helps you notify a family member or a friend when you arrive at the destination safely, and that can help you share helpful information with them just in case of a delay. Audio messages now feature transcription, which is available, and so you can receive them in the moment and then listen to it simultaneously. Now, audio messages also offer transcription, which basically means that once you receive an audio message, you can then go on to read it while you listen to it simultaneously. Now, over to FaceTime, you get some more live animations, you get new studio lighting and portrait modes and 3D effects. And then this is where iOS 17 really shines. This is the Standby. So it talks about how Standby functions and all the different, stuff that Standby offers. So we're going to check that out later on into this video. Talks about AirDrop and all the other updates that are coming to iOS 17. AirPods are also getting a new update, which basically means that adaptive audio delivers a new listening mode that'll dynamically blend active noise cancellation and transparency. So that'll help you tailor to what you need, whether that's blocking out or letting sound in. So it kind of mixes the good of both worlds. And then you can keep on scrolling and get all the other necessary information. So without any further ado, let's head right over to download and install. It might need some charging because as you can see, the phone is currently at 15%. You could just scroll through the terms and conditions, click agree. I do not encourage just scrolling through terms and conditions. You may probably want to read them, but this is from Apple and I trust them. Just another software update. So as you can see, iOS 17 has been requested, so we're just going to let that scroll through. In the meantime, I'll go get a charger to plug this bad boy in. Alright guys, we're back with our charger, USB-C to Lightning. Fun fact, iPhone 15s are now coming with USB-C to C. But we're just going to plug this USB-C cable right into my M2 MacBook Air. Plug the Lightning right over here. And get some juice in this iPhone XR. Beautiful. So right now it's just requesting the update. It is currently downloading. About 30 to 40 seconds left. It's actually going pretty quickly because we are on Wi-Fi. I don't recommend updating to iOS 17 or, for a matter of use cases, updating a software while you are running cellular data, because that can just complicate things. You could get into data overcharges and it could be very slow. I always recommend having a very good Wi-Fi connection. And if you'd like to take chances, having a very strong 5G cellular connection. So as you can see, we have about 0 seconds remaining. Now it is preparing the update. Now I'd like to just double check on the storage of this iPhone while we're at it. So as you can see, we got the 64GB version of the iPhone XR, and we have 47.6GB that are used. So it's just an important reminder to always keep in mind your iPhone storage before doing a software update. That way you can make sure that everything is nice and goes fluidly. So as you can see, the fourth app fourth software that takes the most space on this iPhone XR is iOS 17, which takes about 3.04 gigabytes. So just good thing to keep in mind while you're updating. So we're just going to head over back to software update. And as you can see, it is still preparing. So we're just going to let that do its thing. So while we're updating our iPhone XR over here to iOS 17, I'd like to show you guys the iOS 17 page on the Apple website, which gives us an overview on iOS 17. So as you can see, the introduction says that iOS 17 brings new features to enhance the things you do every day. It'll help you express like never before when you call or message someone. You can share content in convenient new ways and do even more with the new experiences for your iPhone. So when we check out the phone app, we can see that we can personalize our phone calls. So we can customize what people see when we call. So we can basically make our contact card look even cooler, as you can see from all these animations down here. Now, there's also a new feature that is called live voicemail. So you can send a call to voicemail and see a live transcript of the message that the person is leaving in your voicemail. Now, moving over to messages, all of your iMessage apps are now in one place. So you could tap the new plus button to view all the things you send the most. So that could be photos, audio messages, location, or even Game Pigeon if you like using that. Now, this is the update that we were talking about recently, check-in. So this lets your friend know when you arrive safely. So check-in automatically notifies your friend or family member when you arrive at your destination, such as your home, your workplace, maybe your gym. So normally if you're supposed to get back home at around 5 p.m., let's say, and you don't arrive at 5 p.m., check-in is going to notify your friend or family member about that. But let's say you get home at 5 p.m., then it'll also say, well, Alex has gotten home at 5 p.m. He's safe. So this is a very good security feature. Now we also have a new feature in messages called catch up and swipe to reply. So a new catch up arrow lets you jump to the first message you haven't seen in a conversation. Now I see that very useful because that's been available on many social media apps. For example, WhatsApp, Instagram, Snapchat, and other social media messaging apps. And this is finally coming to messages, so you won't have to scroll up and see what you've missed. Now, you're also going to be able to reply if you swipe to the right on any message. Now, also in messages is a new feature called search filters. So you can find the message you're looking for faster by combining search filters to quickly narrow your search down. So let's say you want to find a message that was talking about basketball. Now you don't want all the basketball messages to show up. You can filter what day it was sent on or by whom, which I find very useful. Moving on, we can see a new way to share and view locations right in the Messages app. And this is a very cool feature. You can read an audio message transcription. So maybe you're in public transportation or you're in an Uber and you have an audio message that's coming in and you forgot to bring your AirPods with you. So instead of playing it out loud, you could actually play the message with no volume and see the transcription of the message right below it, which is a very useful feature. Now, all your stickers are in one place. So the new sticker drawer, as they call it, lets you access all your live stickers, emojis, memojis, and other sticker packs in one place. Now, all your stickers sync with your iCloud, so they won't only be accessible on one device, but rather on all your devices that are logged into your iCloud account. So that could be iPhone, iPad, Mac, Apple Watch, and so forth. Now moving on to stickers. You can create one-of-a-kind stickers and you could share those stickers with cool effects. Now you can also use your stickers in more places and you can copy and paste them into photos, documents, screenshots, and more. So now moving on to FaceTime. You could leave a message by recording a video or audio message when someone misses your FaceTime call. So let's say you're calling your friend and they don't pick up your FaceTime. Instead of sending them a text message, you could record a video or an audio message and that'll basically send it to them as a voicemail through FaceTime. Now, another very cool feature is react with your hands. So you could basically add a reaction that fills the camera frame with a fun 3D augmented reality effects like a heart, confetti, fireworks, and more. So let's say you want to put a thumbs up and you do that with your hand. Then there's going to be a very cool 3D augmented reality effect that shows up as a thumbs up, just because it recognizes that you're doing a thumbs up with your hand. And that goes for hearts and many other gestures. Now you can finally use FaceTime on Apple TV. So you could use your iPhone as a camera and start a call directly from the FaceTime app on Apple TV, or you could also hand off the call from your iPhone to your TV. And the same goes for iPad to TV or Mac to TV. So this is very cool if you're maybe on a family conversation on a nice Sunday evening and you're relaxing with your family on your couch. And instead of, trying to position your phone so that everyone can see it and the screen is small, you could just hand off the call to your Apple TV. Everyone can see the person on your screen, on your wall, on the TV. And then you could use your iPhone as the camera, which is very useful. Now, this is the new standby feature. It's a new full screen experience. So as long as you turn your iPhone on its side while charging, you can make it even more useful when you set it down. So you could use this as a nightstand clock to check your dates or just display some nice photos. It shows you live activities in full screen. So maybe you're getting an Uber Eats order and you want to see once they get close. Instead of fumbling your phone around, you could just see what is happening straight from the live activity page on your standby. You could also get Siri results at a glance, whether that is checking your weather or setting a timer hands-free. And now we get interactive widgets. So it says take an action with just a tap. So you could play music, turn off the lights, and more straight from the widget on your home screen. AirDrop now helps you swap numbers with name drop. So if you hold your iPhone near someone else's iPhone or Apple Watch, you could use name drop. You'll both be able to choose the specific phone numbers, email addresses, and whatever other contact info you'd like to transfer. And then you can click share. And that contact will send as a contact poster instantly. And as you can see right over here, it shows you exactly how to do it. You just place both heads of the iPhone or Apple Watch together and it'll show up. Now, AirDrop will finally allow you to continue transfers even if you step away. Now, coming to iOS 17 compatible devices is a new feature called SharePlay. So if you hold two iPhone devices close together, you can instantly start a SharePlay session, which is very nice. There's also a new journal app that's coming to iPhone later this year, which will help you journal except digitally. And you could also lock it so no one can access your journal. Keyboard is also coming with more accurate autocorrect, and we're gonna test that out. And you could tap the spacebar to finish words or an entire sentence. So let's say it predicts what you're gonna say, and it'll be kind of grayed out. You just tap the space bar and it'll finish it for you, which is very nice. Safari and passwords are coming with updates, so you could create a profile to separate from topics like work and personal. Now, I'm really looking forward to this feature because the reason I use Google Chrome on my Mac is because I can have separate profiles, one for school, one for work, one for personal stuff. And on iPhone, the Chrome app isn't my favorite, so I'm forced to use Safari, except I can't make different profiles, which is really annoying. But finally, Safari is going to allow you to create different profiles so that you could keep your personal stuff at the personal level and your work stuff on the work profile. Now, another very awesome feature is, let's say you receive a verification code through your mail, it'll autofill that. So maybe you get a verification code as an SMS on your iPhone and you're used to seeing it pop up from messages, and it'll give you that verification code and autofill it. Now you're also going to be able to autofill verification codes if they come in through your mail app. AirPods are also coming with a brand new update called adaptive audio. So we talked about that when we were checking it out right over here. And basically, adaptive audio will combine transparency and active noise cancellation to tailor the noise control experience as you move between changing environments and interactions throughout the day. And when you're on a phone call, you could press to mute and unmute it, which is very useful. You can switch between devices without missing a beat thanks to the automatic switching that Apple has made easier, faster, and more reliable. Maps are now coming to offline, so you could use offline maps, download it, and if you don't have any internet connection, don't worry, you're still going to be able to use maps. You can see real-time charging station availability along your route as well if you're using a Tesla or an EV-powered vehicle. Siri is also coming with a few more updates like back-to-back requests. So instead of saying, "Hey Siri," all the time, you can simply go ahead and say, "Siri, text Emma, I'm on my way." Siri is going to answer, "What would you like to say to Emma?" And you don't have to say, "Hey Siri, text Emma this." You can tell her, "Remind me to water the plants when I get home." So it's basically like a conversation like a human. You won't have to get her attention every single time. A new feature that's coming to iOS 17 is visual lookup. So you can discover even more from photos and videos. So let's say you took a photo of maybe an avocado breakfast bowl and you want to see some recipes about it. You can visually look it up and it'll show you a bunch of recipes for an avocado breakfast bowl on the web. Health app is also coming with more updates. Privacy and security is getting updated to make your overall iPhone experience more promising and secure. There's also a new mode called lockdown. So the expanded lockdown mode increases security and helps protect against sophisticated cyber attacks. So you can turn it across all your devices, including Apple Watch now. And there's so much more, as you can see. The Notes app, PDFs, fitness, Find My, and a bunch of other stuff. Now, something that is very interesting is Find My. You could share AirTag or Find My network accessories with up to 5 other people. So now those people are going to be able to access your AirTag or Find My network. And so if you lose your iPhone, you can access it on your friend or family member's phone. You can also pinpoint where your friends or family are using that same Find My animation that you use for your AirPods, but now it'll trace directly to that person's iPhone. Photos, Apple ID, Freeform, and a bunch of other stuff are coming with updates to iOS 17. Now, you might be wondering, iOS 17 is so great, which devices are compatible with it? So I'll put up a list right over here of all the iOS 17 compatible devices. As you can see on the phone screen right here, it is compatible starting from the iPhone SE 2nd generation, the iPhone XR that we have right over here, as well as all the iPhones between that, up to the 15 Pro Max. So that basically wraps it up for this quick little iOS 17 overview video. I showed you guys how to update it, and I also showed you guys a new overview on all the features. If there's a feature that you specifically enjoyed on iOS 17, make sure to drop it down below in the comment section. I'll make sure to check it out and make a video about it. I'll make a video about the standby, FaceTime, messages, phone, as well as the new AirPod features that are coming to iOS 17. So if you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe with notifications on if you haven't already, and share this video around. Make sure to go follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter where I update you guys regularly, all at Techrific it is. Anyways, that's it from me today at Techrific. This has been Alex, the sick version of Alex. I'll try and make my voice sound good post-production. But that's iOS 17 for you guys. Just wanted to hop on and tell you guys a little bit about it and my experience. Can't wait to be making more videos about iPhones and all the great tech because it is Techtember. It is the end of the year, which means that lots of cool tech is dropping. We're going to have the brand new Apple Watches coming on, the new iPhones coming on, and I can't wait to make a bunch of cool day in the life videos, reviews, and unboxing for you guys. Anyways, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by.